have a feeling there's going to be some bloopers at the end of this video. Hi there. I say that because this is the second and a half time I've done this. The first time I did 10 minutes of this. I call it rehearsal because I had my Bluetooth when I was out. I had my ear goggle in. I use one when I'm out and about. And but this is a video about waiting for Shadow Ticket to hit. I have to wait one more hour. Then I'm showing you that on the Kindle, $14.99. I'd have to pay for it because I don't have Kindle Unlimited or anything. I do have Audible though, and that I have a credit for, but I have to wait till midnight Pacific Standard Time. So it's Tag Tuesday in an hour or two, and I was tagged in the coffee book tag a couple times, but that's a complicated tag for me. It's like
way the narrative wrapped up, because I was totally engaged by all of the main characters and the central.
Like some of the prompts. Oh, yeah, series. Name a book gets more popular. I don't know. When I read it or listened to them an hour ago, they seemed difficult, and then I was tagged a couple times in the e-reader booktube tag by Bookless Pete, who's going to be on the show in a couple of weeks. And that seemed kind of interesting. I could do that. I've got 2 fires. It's my oldest one, and then I have one charging up now that so more beat up than this, but I use it more. It was a gift from Greg. And then what? This other tag, the box office tops and flops, 2 months old. But it's where you take like your most viewed videos, the 5, and then your least viewed videos. I could do that. It seems kind of like a hassle to me. I do have BookTube Studio, and then I also watched Brian's new video of the first comment. I'm quitting BookTube when, and several booktubers, link below to his, if I remember to do it. Excuse me. I have allergies. If anyone who knows me knows that. And gonna make some phone calls tomorrow. One's gonna be a referral that from last year, but I've been thinking about and wanting to get sinus surgery for time. Deviated septum, is very common. My father had it done just a few years ago, and so yeah, it sucked for a day or two, and then one of the best things he ever did. I have like a perpetual cold daily. Sneezing, I'll go into a sneezing fit, and I'm on, I think, Zyrtec for it too. Doesn't help. And Greg and I are trying to get a group read going on the Shadow Ticket, but much like JR, we're the only ones reading it. But we're having fun. got a few more weeks to finish JR, taking it leisurely. 2 months to read that. We could have read it faster. Buddy reading this with Daniela, The Baron in the Trees. Real pleasure. Classic Italian book. I'm halfway done, chapter 12. I'll be reviewing this book. Let me know if you've read it. Kind of in the mood to dig into the cantos tonight. I keep promising Aaron I'll catch up to them. But I'm at the part they call the new cantos, where like starting at cantos 30. Still in the Greek. I want to get to the part where he's getting to America. The new cantos, a little bit easier for me to comprehend than all the deep Greek. Then it's October. I did not watch a movie today, but Michelle, commenter extraordinaire, we're going to watch Vincent Price. I read The Pit and the Pendulum again, and it's a good creepy reread, really short. Then I read the Mask of the Red Death. Excellent. Big ball and like a celebration with an orchestra and dancing and everyone like in Italy and Venice with the masks. Well, you read that in 15 minutes. Cask of Amontillado I really enjoyed. And it's only the 7th. It's also the anniversary of Poe's death. How long has Poe been dead? 175 years. Today, he died on October 7th, 1849. His death remains mysterious. There's no one single agreed upon cause. The Poe Museum in Richmond, at the end of it, the whole wall is, was it an opium overdose? Everybody was using opium. He gets blamed. He was an alcoholic drunk. He was wearing different clothes than earlier in the day. He was found wearing different clothes, and that might be because it was election day, and back in that time they would give people money and change the clothes so they could vote again. Did they have fingerprints back then? I think not. Poe Murders in the Rue Morgue detective story. Boy, everyone's read that. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but you could with one word that begins in O. I'll leave you with that. Thanks for your time and consideration with me. One more hour to go. All right. Talk to you later. Testing. Is this thing on? That's our Gareth's line. Testing. I think I had my Bluetooth on, so I didn't have any volume. This thing on?